Sweet Peach, what's happening with Bitcoin? We had a giant, colossal move, life-changing. How big was this move? 5%. Congratulations to everybody who has 40,000 Bitcoin to actually make a dime out of that. The rest of the crypto market is waiting for crypto to continue moving up. The spear is going to be Bitcoin. We are waiting to see if we can exit this mental illness zone. We are still in this little flag thing that's still going on. You know, once again, I'm going to bring up the weekly trend chart here. It looks like we are grinding along my golden rope. The path of friendship lies towards the Bitcoin halvening zone. And speaking of the Bitcoin halvening, Blackrock for the Bitcoin ETF, it's basically been confirmed it's going to wait about 4 to 6 months. How did this get leaked? I think it was from Mike Novogratz. But if it was really, if you put me in a corner and asked me to guess what happened, I think they leaked it a bit too much. They weren't supposed to tell everybody, but they're doing this for a reason. I think what they're basically saying is, hey, we're going to reject it, but please still keep a favorable image of the SEC, of the government as this happens. They're doing it on purpose. So the Bitcoin halvening 4 to 6 months from now is about from December to Feb of next year. The Bitcoin halvening is in April 2024. We are still waiting for the scam zone here. Don't pay too much attention to my little speed hump here. I don't know where it's going to happen or how, but it's just to show you that, yeah, we're going to move up and down in waves. The big colossal one is going to be the Bitcoin scam top, the triple top. That is the one we're going to be on high alert for. Don't forget, the only reason, friends, and I mean the only reason why me and you know about this Bitcoin halvening coming out in 4 to 6 months, like they're basically warning us. They're saying, hey, we're going to be delayed a few times, but please don't think it's negative. Please accept Gary Gensler, the semen demon, accept him into your heart. They're telling us this for a reason. They don't want the people to rile up because we're going to get them fired. We'll get them kicked out. They're trying to bribe everybody, but it's going to be a win-win situation for them because they're going to buy all the Bitcoin. They're going to dump on mum and dad in the future, and they're going to get all our rights. People are going to hand it over. So don't forget, it seems like they want to trap as many people as they can. People are going to buy after the Bitcoin halvening. They need a nice, good amount of time. They need a nice runway. They can't blow their load too early by releasing it right now. We're going to need around this window zone. It'll give you about nice 12 months of scamming. That's what we might find happens. If we go back around the past, it takes around that time too to form the start and the finish. Bitcoin halvening May 2020. When was the time to exit all altcoins? May 2021. Around April to May 2021. If we go to the cycle before that, July 2016, Bitcoin halvening. The time to exit all altcoins into Bitcoin was July 2017, 12 months later. Let's go back to the first cycle. Yeah, the Bitcoin halvening, 2012, November. Time to exit altcoins was November 2013, exactly 12 months. That's 3 out of 3 times. So I'm going to write this down to you. 3 out of 3 times you are meant to sell all your altcoins 12 months after the Bitcoin halvening. So we don't know what altcoins, where are you going to be? I don't know, man. You decide. I only tell you what I do. People want to throw out all these labels. Go do what you want. If you can't handle it, sell. If you want to go buy other network effects and other communities, just go do whatever you want. Just telling you, doesn't matter what it is. It's more like a lottery. It really is a casino. We don't know what's going to get the biggest boost, what's going to have surprises, what's going to turn around, something new might emerge. The formula is 12 months after the Bitcoin halvening, it's over. Is it going to repeat again? Maybe. Maybe. There's no guarantees, but we're just going to have to think, man. If you see green candles happening 12 months after April 2024, so April 2025, you're going to have to take a long, hard look at yourself. So that Bitcoin halvening is approaching, and they're timing it, friend. They really are timing it. If they wanted to really do what's right, they would just accept the Bitcoin ETF right now, but they're not. They're actually delaying it. They're planning. You got to open your eyes. In good news though, ChainLink. The ChainLink price feeds are live now for Coinbase's Layer 2 network Base. So ChainLink price feeds is connecting everything together. Integrations building. ChainLink is core plumbing. The Stinky Link price is the same as every other altcoin. It's still in the mental illness zone. We're waiting for it to escape up. But look, I'm just going to be honest. If Bitcoin is going to stop around 70 to 80,000 and scam us, because we're just here to protect ourselves, how high is Link going to go? If Link goes back to its all-time high, it's like 6 to 7x. I mean, that sucks, right? That sucks. Now, of course, I hope it does way higher, and there's many other altcoins, same pattern, but you got to be prepared for the worst, friends, because look how everything's going right now. We are in the then they fight you phase. Then they fight you. We're in this phase. They're not going to give us an 18-month nuclear moonshot type of alt season run and Bitcoin and Ethereum run. I don't think they're going to give it. And by I don't think, I know they won't. They're trying to fight us. So have a think about this, okay? Bitcoin maxis, they're going to pretend... Right, they're just in this magical world. They pretend like Bitcoin is an undiscovered altcoin gem. Look at Bitcoin's market cap, 577 billion. Imagine I brought you the real market cap of a coin, not origin, address, nothing. And I said, look at this undiscovered gem. You said, how big is it? And I said, 500 billion. And you go, excuse me? 500 billion. Excuse me? Yes, that's what they're trying to get you to believe here. How much are you going to buy into it? That's another way to think about this. You listen to me. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. High value, unbiased content. You got to think about it from another perspective. Think about it from the outsider's perspective. When you go and you meet friends, you meet new people, do you want to be judged? No, you don't. You want people to take you for who you are. You believe you got a good heart. You believe you're kind. You got compassion. You're a leader. You're a warrior. All my baby dolls are warriors. So we're going to have that same attitude. Think about other people coming in. Think about their perspective. They say, excuse me, 577 billion market cap? Something's going on here, right? Of course, what do people say? They say, well, gold's 10 trillion. Okay, you can lean on that. Do you see people switching their gold to Bitcoin? I hope they do. I want them to. I look around you left and right. Do you see that happening today? No, there's no narrative like that. Nothing. There's no undertone like that. It might happen in the future. I hope it does. Maybe by the end of the decade. I just don't see it in the next 12 to 24 months. Gold people, the gold market cap, very ancient, very slow moving. You literally need billions of dollars to move Bitcoin up a bit. Everyone in the world has already heard of it. It was even shilled by Elon Musk. Everybody, every retailer with any amount of pocket money that they've worked so hard for, if they wanted to allocate to Bitcoin, they would have done it in 2021. And they did. And they did. I'm here to tell you, read the market. I'm here to read it for you. I'm doing the hard work here for you, friends. I understand the game. If everyone in the world followed Elon Musk, why couldn't we hit 100K? We had infinite QE. We had 0% interest rates. We had 16 trillion in negative yielding bonds. $16 trillion losing money by the minute. Still did not want to shift it around and go buy Ponzi Bitcoin. Not a single dollar there. How come we could have hit $100,000? There was some sinister work at play. Sinister, evil simulation controllers. You got to take it for what it is. It was not allowed to go up, and it didn't, and it worked. So, diminishing gains, you know, I mean, if ChainLink's only going to give like a 6x, maybe, worst case. I mean, I hope it goes much higher. If ChainLink's only going to go back towards its high and then screw around with everything else. And remember, this is not just Link itself, friends. This is like everything else. Like, whoa, and then maybe cup down, and then we go up later in 2026. That's possible. This zone's going to be very painful, though. We might literally go, whoa, like that. Like, that's going to be really painful. I know it doesn't look like much because it's still going up, but if it goes up here and we drop back down, that's 80%. Oh my gosh. Everybody goes through the pain again. That's every single altcoin, by the way. Doge, Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Hex, Pulse Chain, PulseX. We all go through the same thing. That's the powerful thing. There's a powerful force going on here if this plays out. And you know, when I made my tweet, literally within the same minutes I was posting it, I checked back my Twitter feed. Look at this. Max Keiser, one of the most respected religious priests of Bitcoin, has over 100,000 Bitcoin, billionaire, secret Bitcoin billionaire. Max Keiser gave Alex Jones 50,000 Bitcoin on a laptop back when it was worth pennies. He lost the laptop. is an ancient story. He had no idea what this crypto thing is. Alex Jones thought Bitcoin was made by the CIA at the start, so he didn't really take interest in it. And Max came in, he's like, man, you got to get in this Bitcoin thing. It's going to change the world. And Alex was like, whoa, this guy's like a nutcase, which is funny, you know, because Alex Jones is considered somebody, you know, people would say, oh, this guy's kind of like he sees too many things and puts the pieces of the puzzle together. And then Alex was looking at Max Keiser going, this guy's lost his marbles. What is this weird laptop Bitcoin thing? That's why, man. Contrarian, friends. You have to be the contrarian. And look how much it paid off. But now, look at this. Maxi Boo is saying, wage price inflationary spiral kicks into high gear. $220,000 Bitcoin in play. Just think about these types of narratives that are going to form $220,000. Just think about that when we're at 50K. Oh, there's another 4 to 5x in it, right? Think about this, friends. I've made videos here. I've made videos here to share with you. So many of these videos. I've told you the formula. Go back, read. People who lived through the stock market times. 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, the greatest reminiscences of a stock operator. You go through all the material and I will tell you the secret. The secret is the Wall Street insiders, the scum, the manipulators, to get retail to buy anywhere, they have to convince them there's still another 2 to 3x left in the buy. 2 to 3x. People will risk everything for a double. If you told these retailers it's only got about 30% left, none of them are going to buy. They need to believe in another 2 to 3x. That's the definition of greed. It's where they completely ignore all fundamentals and they go, oh yeah, this can go up just one more double. I want you to think about Max Keiser's $220,000 Bitcoin. I'm going to mark it up here. This is where it is right here. I'm going to put the peanut right where it is. Just look at this playing out. If Max has such a big reach, and he does, okay? Max has a big reach in crypto for the Bitcoin maxis. This is me. I am seeing the future now. I can see us at 70,000. I can see Max doing religious priest actions, performing exorcisms, going on channels, going on Kitco, dancing on the table, doing handstands, wearing his Bitcoin socks. This is Max right here, his shorty shorts. And again right here, the Max Keiser Bitcoin shorty shorts. Very famous for these, okay? And his orange shoes when he goes and does the conferences. I can see him appearing. I can see him performing exorcisms. I can see him performing these religious rituals. I can see him on stage. I can see him calling for that $220,000 Bitcoin when we're at 70,000. How much is from 70 to 220? You know that, friends. Look at that. It's about another 2 to 3x, isn't it? Just bear with me. I don't want this to happen, but I want you, if it happens, look around, left and right, up, down, check under your chair, check under your bed, keep your back straight at all times. Just be unbiased with me. Do we see euphoria? That's all I want to ask with you and me. And I'm going to be making the videos. I'll be telling everybody, go top, 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 top. You're all top signals, top, 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 top. I'm going to be castrated, friends, publicly. I'm going to be burned at the stake like a witch. I don't even know. Are there male witches? Please confirm our friendship in the comment section. This is what we have to look out for. How do we prepare? You know how we prepare. Find the core coins in the communities you believe in. You get in now. Don't touch leverage. But if you have to do leverage, by the way, this is where you kind of do it. I'm not telling you to do it. And then we wait and see. Does the euphoria appear at 70,000 or is it going to be at 200,000? Because if we stall at 70,000 and the euphoria starts appearing, you know what time it is. And they will invent any narrative to get everybody up there. It's not their fault. It's the green candles, man. When the green candles are there, we will believe any narrative, anything. Do I need to remind you of Michael Saylor, cybernetic hornet's nest? Bitcoin is transferable energy through the Cosmos ecosystem. You can transfer it better than New York real estate. Do you remember this all here? Yeah, they were all products of the green monthly candles, right? These green monthly candles, these are monthly chart, friends. All that talk hyped up because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green monthly candles, bang. When did it all ramp up? It really ramped up in the 5th and the 6th green monthly candles. That was the end. That's what we have to remember. If we start getting such a path at $70,000 Bitcoin, got to be ready. Whatever the altcoins are, whatever the state of the market is, we will be ready. And shout out to Mr. Davy James, even mentioning tongue-in-cheek. He says, yeah, but the tech. We learned how to put JPEGs on it. He's making a joke about Bitcoin. The people who are in Bitcoin, they love Satoshi, they love the law, but they've disconnected from reality, because when new people come into Bitcoin, they don't see Satoshi anymore. They don't see taking over the cypherpunks. They don't see that. What they see is $30,000 cost. In the future, they're going to see $60,000 cost. And then they go, oh, I just bought a Bitcoin. What do I do now? Okay, you hold it. All right, we're done. Okay, I'm bored tomorrow. They're like, oh no, you got to wait longer. Do you understand? That's what's happening, friends. And then obviously, God help them if Bitcoin doesn't actually go to 300K and then it flops from 70 back to 30. So we can already see this because we have open minds, open hearts, you know? Just like I tell you, friends, I tell you all the time, in the early days of the internet, it was meant to liberate man from oppressive governments, to reveal journalists freely reporting to everybody what's happening around the world. What do we use the internet for today? Only 1% is that journalist stuff. 99% memes, sending banana emojis to each other. We're too lazy to get off the couch, so we order pizza. We take selfies and then put a filter on anyway. That's what we use the internet mostly for today. Crypto is going that way too. And Bitcoin represents the old. We will now usher in the new. I'd like you to please, next time you're speaking to mum and dad, give them a kiss and a hug for me. And before you go, just tell them, don't forget who loves you. Catch you in the next one, friends.